Our whole program's based on that thing coming down.
If anything goes wrong, they're gonna lose everything.
Bit of a change of plans here.
Mike and Gary are doing some math at Dynasty.
My job today is to kind of go through our product, take a tally, and start working out rough tonnages.
You got 50 here.
Yeah, 50. So in 14 days, we've extracted
50 tons of jade.
We said 120 tons, if we're doing good.
The small boulders add up to 50 tons, not even halfway to their 120-ton goal. And their investors expect big slabs suitable for tables and countertops.
It ain't gonna happen.
Unless that thing's solid jade, in which case we might get her. I bet there's more than 50 tons there.
Oh yeah, that whole lens is more than 50 tons.
Oh yeah, easily.
The next segment, the outcropping they call the Big Fin, has to deliver.
The big fin represents about 50% of our tonnage, so it's important that we get over there quickly. It better not snow anytime soon.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, Gary, we're golden. Me.
You son of a...
The saw wire has seized.
And the cable?
No, it's in the main hole. It's just full of crap.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Oh, there's just so much in the back fracture here, falling into our hole. Can't feed a line through. Told ya, you're gonna fight with this sucker.
She's gonna fight to the bitter end, but she's coming down one way or another.
Mike investigates and discovers the reason for the loose rocks.
Is this the fracture you're worried about right here, Mike?
Yeah.
There's a fracture line along the back of the Big Fin.
See, kind of, it continues along the level of where we've been, but there's no sign of fracturing or faulting around the front face. For us, this whole quarry technique is new. And what we're finding is because your jade material is so dense compared to your host rock material, and because it's angled out already at like an 80-degree dip, it's gonna naturally want to pivot.
Mike thinks they can topple the Big Fin with the excavator bucket.
In all likelihood, we'd be able to put pressure on it and the block would move.
We're gonna bring this piece down today, hopefully in a safe manner and in one piece.
It's very important that it stays intact because this is what we need to show that it's possible to make a dimensional block in jade. If it doesn't, maybe this method of jade extraction isn't viable. So don't f it up, Gary.
Don't bother me when I'm trying to f it up.
Time is running out. This is 8 months and 300, 400K.
This is the one that makes or breaks these two boys.
We're gonna drop her down and it's just gonna be a 100-ton piece of grade A jade. Our whole program's based on that thing coming down intact. We'll see how it works.
Claudia and Robin arrive to watch the Big Fin come down.
7 years ago, Robin came onto this site, and that was the point that he saw, and that's why he wanted this claim.
Very exciting.
This big is what brought us here.
Let's do it!
It's been a long time. A long 7 years.
There is movement.
Is there?
Oh yeah,
Are you sure he can pull that down?
just like that.
That is a big f***ing piece of jade, my friend.
It's very important that the Big Fin stays intact. If anything goes wrong, they're gonna lose everything.
Can he pull?
There's a lot of weight there.
Woo, scared the out of me! It totally freaking stayed together.
Yeah. That's all broke off right there.
I told you not to break it.
That's the coolest thing I've ever done.
Color is great.
Solid.
That's right through.
It worked perfectly.
That's light right through.
Yeah.
It's the first time Jade has ever been quarried. That is something to be a part of.
The crew has made jade mining history, and the young miners finally have a dimensional block of jade to show their investors.
Oh yeah, Justin will be very happy.
With this slab of jade, Mike estimates they have 100 tons, leaving them 20 tons shy of their investors' target. The second half of the big fin could put them in the black. But before they can start mining, they need to get the water flowing.
Frozen?
This red one, yeah. Frozen solid.
We could have a couple hours, we could have a couple days. We don't really know. When the weather finally says you're done, that's when you're done.
From the valve to the tank is froze up in the middle here. Challenges of working in the winter. When the water starts to freeze, you've got to shut down.
Do we have to thaw the upper hose as well?
Yeah, I just got a little trickle here right now.
Okay.
You spend most of the day getting the water thawed out. It's a lot of wasted man hours, extra costs of fuel for thawing stuff out.
Rerunning the water lines so nothing freezes up.
Come on, baby, let's warm you up.
You could freeze up the pump. That's over $8,000.
Thaw it out?
It doesn't pay. That's not how you mine.
That's good.
Justin wants to keep mining as long as he can, but he has accepted some of his parents' advice.
Finally gonna start moving Jade down to the road so we can load it. If we can't bring a semi up here, it's just too dangerous. These are all good to go, Gary.
All this here?
Yeah. We're loading up the rock truck here with all the small chunks. Easier to make a load in the rock truck than run the excavator back and forth 15 times.
Justin moves their inventory to the road. Then he's off to Jade City to coordinate their shipment to the buyers.
This is the first step into delivering the Jade down to the client.
Shut her down, bring it right ahead.
Mike and Guy stay behind and prep for the next cut on the big fin. But before they can get to it,
Bit of a change of plans here.
the giant piece of jade has started detaching from the host rock and is in danger of coming down at any moment.
I'd swear I could see that moving.
If it comes down hard, it could shatter.
I was just trying to see if I can feel it moving.
If they want to save this valuable 50-ton section of jade, Guy and Mike need to move quickly.
So, a little change of plans here. Because that last cut got fractured in half, we're going to build a pad and bring it down.
Guy makes a dirt landing pad to soften the impact for the big fin.
Do you want me to head upstairs and get you on the crack, or?
Make sure I get the backside of that knob there in a good spot, I guess. Okay, line her up.
Mike guides Guy, making sure they position the excavator bucket on the exact location of the giant fracture.
Oh yeah, baby.
We'll just try it. There she is. How perfect is that? That's like art. My man.
Nailed it.
Wow. Look at the color in there. This is a block of jade.
Look at this. Looks pretty nice.
Holy crap. That is incredible. Holy crap. But this in here, Guy, like, look at that. I don't think we need your lottery tickets anymore. This isn't table material. This section here, up, is probably some of the best stuff we've seen. The hardness is unreal. This was not what we expected from this side.
That's what they call the friggin' goods. Fair to say a couple 100,000?
150 grand?
Let's take out the beer. Shut her down early.
The next morning, the rest of the crew get their first look at the best jade mined all season.
Right on.
That's a big chunk of jade.
Wow, that's a good sign.
More than happy with how this came down. The jade's a lot harder than I expected.
Still pretty good, eh?
That's better than the last cut. That'll do. That will do. I got it, Gary. So we'll cut it into 3 chunks. It'd be nice to get that out before the end of the season.
With this score, they've got over 150 tons of jade, and Justin thinks it's finally time to call it quits.